As entrepreneurs face many dynamic challenges, tolerance for that ambiguity is surely an asset. And we'll examine tolerance in the context of entrepreneurship, its impact and influence on successful new venturing, as well as how to assess your personal tolerance for ambiguity. So this is the third piece of our discussion of entrepreneurial motivation as it relates to strategic decision-making. Our definition for tolerance for ambiguity is the tendency to perceive ambiguous or unclear situations as acceptable or even desirable rather than threatening. And the need for tolerance to ambiguity in entrepreneurship is clear, and that markets change, customers change, competition changes, regulations change, politics change. So in that way, when you're dealing with many different changing forces, you need to be comfortable with experiencing the unexpected. And with that, you can face and make complex decisions relatively quickly with limited information. And how you can improve your tolerance, one is through experience. As you enter and experience new things, the next time you experience them, they're not as new. You have some know-how. You have some capabilities you've established. You have some insights or some relationships or some resources to deal with them the next time. So trying new things and going beyond your comfort zone, professionally and personally, is a good way to develop this tolerance. It's also very helpful to talk with other aspiring and active entrepreneurs about some of the challenges they face. It demystifies a bit of the process. It makes it a little less lonely. It emphasizes that you're not the only one facing certain challenges. And so in that way, within our own class, but also within cities and countries that you're residing, there may be other networks of entrepreneurs that meet periodically, perhaps socially, perhaps professionally, but there are these groups that allow you to voice and learn from one another, and particularly as you have the opportunity to build friendships with entrepreneurs that are outside of your category, that are not direct competitors, or maybe they do what you do, but they do it in a different city or a different state that's non-competitive. You can talk about such things and share the stories and share the instances and learn from others, and thereby improve your tolerance in that context as well. So in summary, when we think about tolerance for ambiguity, or even a preference for ambiguity, it is an asset. It's an asset to making decisions and making complex decisions quickly and with limited information. When we look at uncertainty, when we look at change, and we look at the unfamiliar, that is somewhat the norm when you're doing something that's truly innovative. And it's only in those trying new things and building relationships with others, and particularly with fellow entrepreneurs, that can help navigate those paths and help navigate that journey a bit more comfortably.